Hello, this is your astrological predictions for February 2013. And because it's the month of love, we're shooting from the town of Romance, Paris, as you can see. And in this month, I'm going to make an emphasis on your love relationships. For not for everyone, they will be so intense or important during this month, but I will keep with the nature of the month and focus mostly on love. And I want you to check your ascendant, sun, and moon signs astrologically, the holy trinity of astrology, as I keep repeating. In order to know your ascendant sign, you need to know your time of birth, and it's astrologically usually the most correct predictions that you can get, the most specific prediction. Also, if you're a woman in particular, check your moon sign, because women respond very strongly to the moon sign that they're born with, the sign where the moon was in during the period when they were born, during the day, the year, the month, because the moon rules the female body, the emotions, and women are more emotional beings, as you all know. And you also check your sun sign prediction, because the sun is your individuality, your particular role in life, your a more active side. So the sun prediction will give you also insight, often to do more with your career as well, or with your more with that area of life where you can have more conscious influence over, where you can have more control over by your actions. While the ascendant and moon sign, they're somehow a bit more fated. There are things where fate takes over and things happen to you where you don't have much control over circumstances. In order to find out your ascendant and moon sign and write down not only the signs but the degrees that those are on, go to my website astrolada.com, where I have a birth chart calculator. Go there, enter your details, mark the exam degree and a sign of ascendant and moon, and listen to the three predictions. If you don't have time for the three, at least listen to the ascendant sign prediction, because it's very correct astrologically. Taurus, February 2013. Love, where is love for you in the horoscope this month if you have your ascendant, sun or moon in the sign of Taurus? Well, Venus is the planet of love and romance. And all those affectionate experiences, the way you receive and give love, it indicates how and where you receive and give love. And it's not necessarily always a physical type of falling in love. It can be love to to whatever area of life Venus is situated. And it's the month of love in February, so we're going to talk about love in all shapes and forms. And Venus is in your 10th house right now for the month of February 2013. And 10th house is usually your career. So some of you will feel much more connected emotionally, or like much more positive about their career. They'll have more warm feelings about their career, about the people around their career, in their office, their bosses. There might be even a bit of a twinkle of love between you and your boss. It doesn't have to be carnal, physical love. It can be just an expression of affection or appreciation from your boss towards you, or from you towards your boss, or to other authority figures, because 10th house is the highest house in astrology and rules authority figures, rules people who are above you in some way, whether it's your parents or the government or your boss. So in some way there can be some positive exchange of energy between you and boss and authority figure, and in some more rare cases there can be even love that starts up in the workplace. And those of you who are single, if it's very likely that if they want to meet someone, and if February is 2013 is the month where they're going to be meeting someone, it might happen to something to do with work colleagues, with career, with projects that they're doing. Even if you're self-employed, someone that you meet through work, or somehow through some work do, or through some work going out. So if you're single, you know where to look around for love. It's definitely connected to career projects and the things that you're busy working and doing, those worldly activities that others know you by. These will be a source of more love, affection, pleasure for you, and for some of them ultimately love, even meeting someone new. your career is also quite busy overall because the sun is also in the 10th house, which means that for you Taurus ascendants especially, but the sun and moon as well, it's one of the more busy visible parts of the year. When you complete some projects, when things start running more smoothly to do with your career, it's a short period. It lasts a few weeks only. It's not going to be a life changer for most of you. Maybe for a small percentage, 1 or 2% of people, 3 with Taurus ascendant sun or moon can actually find, or let's say 10, can find jobs or have some improvement in their career that is visible, that changes their life in a positive way. For most of you, it will be just more a period of more responsibilities with the career, with work. And actually, you'll be able to enjoy those because of Venus presence also in the 10th house. As I said, it's a area that you enjoy, wherever Venus is passing, or you have more appreciation for. And you also have a busy 11th house with Mars and Mercury there. 11th house is also a very social public house. It's the house of the society, it's the house of others' validations, of getting together with other people, groups of like-minded people. So for some of you, it can be a source of much more energy and being much more active in the world, being much more with friends, with bigger groups of people, getting invited to social dues, getting invited to maybe charity funds or to parties. It's just, you're just more out and about in the eye of the public, and you're just busy. It's a busy month when the 11th house is activated, and actually people can somehow help you promote and help you move forward with your long-term goals and ideals that you've had for a while, you know. So it is quite positive overall for most of you Tauruses. And Mars is the other planet of love, but it's more of the sexual, passionate love. Venus is more affectionate love, where it's about appreciation, it's about romance, and Mars is more about the physical, raw energy. And it's in your 11th house, so you might have some physical, sexually passionate experience through friends, or by going out with friends, or in larger groups of people, going to a concert, going to a lecture. You can meet someone where you can have a night of a passion, or so it's going to feel more raw and more gut feeling because of Mars. It's not so affectionate, but it's still sexual and it's still about love. Or any places which 11th house rules, as I said, it's more public places. It's more about people like bars where people get together, or concerts, or like-minded people, or groups of people getting together, or through friends as well. So the two places for love and romance and excitement and sexuality this month is usually career, work projects, and social dues through friends and getting together with others. But some of you Tauruses will not be having it so easy, because just few of you have Saturn transits. Those who have their moon or the ascendant from in around 10, 11, 12 degrees of Taurus, maybe 9 as well. Some of you even in 13 degrees of Taurus can feel it, or some of you even 8 degrees of Taurus, but the most intense is the 10 to 12 degrees Taurus, or those who are born from the 1st till the 3rd of May, 1st, 2nd, 3rd of May, plus minus a day or two before, so 30th of April, 4th of May. They're having Saturn transit, and it's transiting the 7th house of relationships. So for them, it's actually much more intense, because Saturn likes to test relationships. So for you, love can be more. This can be a month where you feel love is hard. Maybe you even started feeling it in January. Maybe you even started feeling it before that, it's a period when Saturn wants to test you, your loyalty, the loyalty of your relationship, the loyalty of your partner, your dedication to your relationships, your dedication. It's not only love relationship, any kind of relationships with other people, partnerships that you have. So some people can disappear from your life. You might be disappointed now, and you might shed a few people. You might reassess who you connect with, or some people might hurt you, and you might decide to withdraw a bit into yourself. And the best way to pass through a Saturn transit, especially when it's to do with 7th house of relationships with other people, is by actually keeping a very realistic and more reserved attitude about who to allow into your life, and it's a lot of you will not give an easy break to your partners, to people around you, or the people around you can be quite testing and authoritative or somehow forceful in a way, or in some way frustrating, and it's just a period that you have to endure. It's a period that everyone has to go through in some time in their life where relationships are a bit tested. But don't get scared, it will pass away, this shall pass too. But for the other Tauruses, as I said, most of the influences are pretty positive, pretty uh, busy, active, and you can meet someone when you go and actively pursue them right this month, because 10th house is the house of action, getting things done, and Venus is there. So it's good that you approach someone if you like them this month, to flirt with them directly. Don't be a shy daisy, but just go out and try and find a partner, because you have more chance if you're proactive this month, if you're out and about with people, and through career as well, rather than if you're staying at home and hoping Prince Charming will come. Or even if you're not looking for anyone, Venus in the 10th house will make sure that you're enjoying much more people in your workplace, that you're appreciating being active, and planets in the 11th house will just make you feel more, how do I say, more sociable overall. Thank you so much, Tauruses, and please write feedback.